I don't usually get involved with my neighbor's business, but the guy in 3F, something's wrong with him. He moved in 3 months ago. I never saw him during the day, only at night, always standing in his doorway, staring across the hall at my apartment. At first, I thought he was just weird, but one night, I looked through my peephole and he was already looking through his, like he was waiting. A week later, I came home and I found a sticky note on my door. It said, "We match now." I didn't know what that meant until I opened the door and saw my apartment rearranged, furniture, lamps, photos. It was all placed like a mirror image of what I saw in his room that one time I passed it. I called the cops. They checked it out and they said there was no one that lived in apartment 3F. They said that apartment's been empty for months, but they can't be right because last night I woke up to a tapping. I looked at the wall behind my bed, and the tapping continued, in groups of three, like someone was mimicking my heartbeat. I put my ear to the wall, and I swear to God, I heard my own voice whispered from the other side. "We match now." I don't know who's gonna hear this, but if you live across from that tall building, don't stare into the windows at night. That's how it started for me. I just moved into this high rise, 11th floor, view of the whole city. Across from me was another tower, rows of windows, all lined up like little glow sticks. I used to watch people in the windows, not in a creepy way, just curious. But there was one window that was always dark. No curtains, no furniture, just black. Until one night, it lit up, and someone was standing there, not moving, not blinking, just staring across, directly at me. I thought it was a coincidence, or maybe they was just watching TV. But by the next night, they were closer, still staring. And the next night after that, they got closer again. And by the fourth night, they were pressed right up against the glass, just inches away. And their mouth was wide open, like they were screaming. But there was no sound. I tried filming it, but my phone wouldn't focus on that figure. When I zoomed in, I realized something. The room behind them wasn't real. It was a reflection of my apartment. I ran to the door to leave, but it was locked from the outside. I heard glass breaking behind me. That's when the lights went out. The last thing I saw was on my own window, shattered, and the reflection stepping inside. I walk my dog late at night, quieter that way, peaceful. A couple weeks ago, I noticed something weird. Same street, same route, same man. He was standing underneath the streetlight at the far end of my block. Every night, just past 2 a.m., he doesn't move. Doesn't speak, just stands there, staring at the ground. I tried to ignore it until I noticed something worse. Every night, he gets closer. At first, I thought I was imagining it, but I started tracking his location. Last night, he was directly in front of my neighbor's driveway. Tonight, he's at the end of mine. I haven't told anyone. What would I even say? Some guy's slowly walking towards my house in the middle of the night, but only while I'm walking my dog? It sounds insane. But I know what I saw. Didn't walk the dog that night. Stayed inside. But just now, got a text from an unknown number. No words. Just a photo. It's my front porch. And he's standing on it.